friends. To the something. Mama is the guy on the trees. Come say hi to me.
As Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey's relationship continues to dominate headlines, fans everywhere are curious about how the people closest to Taylor feel about her high-profile romance. But thanks to a candid conversation with a seatmate during a recent flight, we now have some insight into how Taylor's dad, Scott Swift, truly feels about his daughter's relationship with the star NFL tight end. Known as a supportive and protective father, Scott's view of Taylor's relationships has always been of great interest to her fans. And it turns out he's been keeping an eye on this romance too. In a lengthy chat with his unexpected flight companion, Scott reportedly shared his initial concerns, the evolution of his thoughts on Travis, and the unique qualities he's come to admire in the Kansas City Chiefs player. This chance encounter has sparked an even greater fascination with the Swift-Kelce romance, as fans have gotten a glimpse of how one of the most important figures in Taylor's life perceives her new relationship. Here's what we know about Scott Swift's thoughts on Travis Kelsey according to his flight seatmate, and why the Swift family's support might be a game changer for this relationship. For those who know Scott Swift, it's no surprise that he approached Taylor's relationship with Travis Kelsey with caution. Scott has been an integral part of Taylor's life, offering her support and guidance as she rose to superstardom. Having witnessed the ups and downs of her high-profile relationships, he's naturally protective and careful about anyone new entering her life. According to the flight seatmate, Scott confessed that he was initially skeptical when he first learned about Travis. Given the whirlwind nature of Taylor and Travis's romance and the extensive media attention surrounding it, Scott was concerned about whether this relationship would bring positive energy into Taylor's life. Scott admitted he was a bit wary at first. The seatmate shared, watching Taylor navigate such a public relationship is always challenging for him. He wants her to be happy, but he's also seen how fame can impact her personal life. Much of Scott's early hesitation stemmed from how quickly the relationship seemed to blossom. Scott is known to value slow, steady connections, and he worried that the intense public attention surrounding their romance might pressure Taylor and Travis to move too fast. He didn't want Taylor to feel overwhelmed or hurt by the relationship moving at a pace driven by media hype rather than genuine connection. While Scott's initial reaction was cautious, he quickly began to change his mind after meeting Travis in person. According to his flight seatmate, Scott was pleasantly surprised by Travis's genuine personality and down-to-earth character. Despite his larger-than-life personality on the football field, Travis impressed Scott with his humble and respectful demeanor, which was far from the image of a flashy celebrity. Scott has always valued qualities like sincerity, humility, and kindness, and Travis demonstrated these values during their interactions. The seatmate shared that Scott was impressed with how Travis handled the pressures of fame with grace and maturity, two traits he finds essential in anyone close to Taylor. Scott said he really respects Travis for being level-headed and genuine, the seatmate revealed. He's grounded, and that's something Scott truly values. For Scott, seeing how Travis treats Taylor and witnessing his genuine interest in her as a person rather than as a superstar made a strong impression. The seatmate noted that Scott appreciated Travis's efforts to understand Taylor's life and that he wasn't afraid to ask questions about her experiences. This openness allowed Scott to see that Travis wasn't in the relationship for fame or clout, but because he genuinely cares about Taylor. Another quality that has helped Scott warm up to Travis is his respect and care toward Taylor. Known for his own devotion to Taylor and her career, Scott was impressed by Travis's attentiveness and the respect he shows for her boundaries and private life. As a father, Scott has seen the toll that fame and the public's expectations can have on Taylor, and he appreciates how Travis handles the pressure with understanding and care. Scott reportedly told his seatmate that he appreciates how thoughtful Travis is with Taylor, particularly when it comes to respecting her need for privacy. Taylor has always tried to maintain a balance between her public persona and personal life, and Scott respects that Travis isn't pushing her to reveal more than she's comfortable with. Scott mentioned that he admires how Travis respects Taylor's privacy and boundaries. The seatmate shared. He understands the importance of keeping certain parts of their life private. Travis's thoughtfulness and willingness to understand the nuances of Taylor's words Scott that his daughter's happiness and well-being are at the heart of Travis's intentions. The seatmate mentioned that Scott felt this was one of the most significant reasons he's been able to trust Travis with Taylor, as it's not easy to find someone who respects the complexities of her life. In addition to appreciating Travis's character, Scott also found common ground with him through a shared passion for sports. Known for being a sports enthusiast himself, Scott was thrilled to connect with Travis over football, and this mutual interest helped break the ice between them. Taylor's family has always embraced their love of sports, and Scott reportedly enjoyed discussing game day strategies and the pressures of professional athletics with Travis. According to the seatmate, Scott shared how he and Travis quickly bonded over discussions about the NFL and the intense dedication that goes into being an athlete. For Scott, seeing Travis as someone who genuinely respects and understands the demands of sports has allowed him to view him as not just Taylor's boyfriend, but also as a fellow sports lover. Scott really lit up when talking about Travis in football, the seatmate recalled. You could tell he enjoyed being able to discuss the game with someone as passionate as he is. This bond over sports has created a strong foundation for Scott and Travis's relationship. The seatmate noted that it's allowed Scott to see Travis as someone who not only brings stability to Taylor's life, but also shares values and interests with the Swift family, further strengthening his trust in the relationship. One of the most touching insights Scott shared, according to the seatmate, was how he's seen Travis go out of his way to make Taylor happy. Scott mentioned that Travis has been incredibly supportive of Taylor's career and that he makes a consistent effort to bring positivity into her life, which has reassured him of Travis' intentions. For instance, Travis has been seen at multiple concerts during Taylor's Eras tour, cheering her on from the audience and engaging with fans to show his support. Scott reportedly appreciates this dedication and the fact that Travis celebrates Taylor's taste as much as he does. Scott said that Travis truly admires Taylor's passion for music, and that's important to him, the seatmate said. He's not only supportive, but actively cheers her on, which Scott really respects. This unwavering support has been crucial in earning Scott's approval. As someone who has watched Taylor build her career from the ground up, he values having someone by her side who understands the hard work she's put in and is genuinely proud of her achievements. While Scott's approval has undoubtedly been an important milestone in Taylor and Travis's relationship, he isn't the only member of the Swift family who has taken a liking to Travis. According to the seatmate, Scott hinted that the entire Swift family has been gradually embracing Travis, from Taylor's mom, Andrea, to her brother, Austin. Andrea Swift, who has been a strong supporter of Taylor's career and personal life, reportedly shares Scott's admiration for Travis's genuine character. Friends close to the family have mentioned that Andrea respects Travis's grounded nature and sees him as someone who values Taylor's happiness. Andrea appreciates that Travis seems to care about Taylor for who she is, not her fame, a source close to the family shared. She wants to see her daughter with someone who brings out the best in her, and she sees that in Travis. Taylor's brother, Austin, who is known to be protective of his sister, has also reportedly bonded with Travis over shared interests, including sports and humor. The seatmate mentioned that Scott hinted at how well Austin and Travis get along, further solidifying Travis' place in the Swift family. This growing affection from the Swift family has created a positive environment that Taylor values deeply. When fans learned about Scott's positive view of Travis and the Swift family's growing affection for him, they took to social media to express their excitement. Knowing that Taylor's family, especially her dad, has given Travis the green light has only heightened fans' enthusiasm for this budding relationship. I love that Taylor's family is so supportive and protective of her, one fan tweeted. Knowing her dad approves of Travis makes me even happier for them. Others pointed out that this family approval could be an indication that the relationship is serious and that a future commitment could be in the cards. If the whole Swift family is on board, that's huge. Maybe this is the real deal, another fan shared. Thanks to a random seatmate, fans now have a clearer understanding of how Scott Swift truly feels about his daughter's relationship with Travis Kelsey. Initially cautious and protective, Scott's view has evolved as he's witnessed Travis's sincere care and commitment to Taylor. Travis's respect, humility, and shared interest with the Swift family have helped him earn their trust and admiration, and Scott's endorsement is undoubtedly a significant milestone. As the Swift family's support for Travis grows, so does fans' excitement and hope that this relationship will stand the test of time. For now, Taylor and Travis seem to be enjoying their time together with the blessing of her family, and it looks like Scott Swift is ready to welcome Travis into their lives with open arms. With Scott Swift's stamp of approval, could we be witnessing the beginning of a love story that will go down in celebrity history? Only time will tell, but with the Swift family's support, it's clear that Taylor and Travis are off to a promising start.